All right, good morning, guys. What is up? Got a lot going on, but not really a lot. SRNE is continuing to run from Friday. You can kind of see the trend line there that it's on. Looks like, this is probably going to be the play today. A lot of eyes are on it. Already 24 million in volume. Pre-market here, it's trying to re-break 10. And other than that, there's not much else really that I am looking for particularly. Okay. What's up, Dom? Good morning, buddy. See, the GNUS have a press release? CETX, let's check some of these. APOP doing nothing. First patent. Not much volume on those. GNUS with a direct offering, so I'm gonna take that off. And I think DFFN had a direct offering too. Yeah, they had a direct offering as well, so I'm gonna take that off. Aurora Cannabis, since its reverse stock split, has been running as well. You can see did they do the reverse stock split yet? Let me look back here. I thought it already done the reverse stock split. Oh yeah, it must have. Yeah, it has, okay. So it's been running the last 2 days as well, so that's something. Keep an eye on. Yeah, reverse stock split brought them down to 100 million shares, which is what they needed because they diluted the hell out of the stock. But yeah, SRNE pretty much. What's up, Daniel B? Good morning, buddy. Pretty much the only thing I see in this price range that really has potential. And then mRNA is running pretty hard too today, but they got a positive phase 1 for their corona vaccine. And it ripped from 67 to 94, but that's pretty far out of my price range. I'd have to really keep ripping to make some money on it. But yeah, if both of these are moving, then it's probably where everything's going to be. But I'm just going to wait the first 30 minutes out because it's Monday. What's up, One Life? What's up, Epic? Is everybody ready this morning? You guys feeling good? You ready? Try to make some money on a Money Monday. Let's see, in the SPY, the other thing that's interesting today is the SPY has started pushing up pretty hard. We're almost to the top of this channel. Possibly could break this channel. That'd be a new level for the SPY since the coronavirus. It's kind of funny. The feds are talking crazy. Jerome Powell all weekend, I've seen things from him. We have unlimited power. Basically, Jerome Powell sounds like Thanos or something. He's like, we have unlimited power. We've not even reached our full potential of what we can do. We can throw all kinds of money at the market. So as long as Jerome Powell's talking crazy and acting like he's, got endless money to throw around, which I guess maybe they do. Is the Federal Reserve? I don't know. I don't know what they've got over there. The way he's talking is just crazy. It's kind of comical. So we'll see what happens with the SPY today. It's not far off from breaking over that channel. Yeah, healthcare sector definitely looks like the strong sector today. A lot of volume, man. This time in sales and level 2 is going crazy right now on SRNE. A little bit of selling. Whoa. Whoa. What's going on here? My bid and ask. Alright, so Thinkorswim's a little laggy this morning because my bid is a little higher than the ask. So we come all the way back down to the support. It's 950 support. Yeah, my bid, my level 2 is acting wonky. Is anybody else's level 2 acting wonky? Because mine is acting extremely wonky. I'm not going to do anything until this gets straightened out. Unless it's just moving that fast, it can't keep up. I mean, we're already, what, 10 million in volume on this one candle so far? Okay, it looks like my level 2 is starting to catch up a little bit maybe here. No? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my level 2. Let me look at something else, see if it's doing the same thing on there. Huh. That's strange. Have no movement whatsoever on Aurora. Let's go back to MRA then, or mRNA then. Okay, I think it's my Thinkorswim. It's completely froze up now, so nothing I can really do at this moment. It's got to get caught up here. Let's see. Yeah, my level 2's off on this too. Particularly guess I need it. Wait, what was that? Something was moving. IBIO, is that moving? Yeah, IBIO just popping up out the gate right here. See, my level 2 looks good there. Oh, Aurora got halted? I didn't realize it got halted. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense. I just wasn't expecting Aurora to be halted right off the rip. Why did it drop so low? Boy, it gapped down that open there. But it did get halted. Everybody was coming in to get those shares right there. I'm just a little thrown off because Thinkorswim is acting crazy. Yeah, it's definitely off. IBIO. Yeah, IBIO is running. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, none of these other plays are doing anything. Pretty good pullback so far on SRNE or SRNE. It could come all the way back down to 875, where that trend line is at. Pretty big sell-off so far. This is so odd. My bid is higher than my ask. Is it just on SRNE that's doing that? Yeah, it looks like it's just on SRNE. Let's see, Aurora just came back out. Big gap up, straight up to 15. A little sketchy though. Let's get halted on the way down. Ooh, this did get halted on the way down. So big sell-off so far. Cracking the trend line. It's a little wacky today. And we got the SPY coming up some more here. Getting close to breaking out of this. And here it goes. Starting to break this channel. Huh. Nice. Nice, Kofi. Let's take a look at you guys real quick. Yeah, you're doing pretty good. You guys are still climbing. One of those was it a gas ETF? Is that what you guys is? I'm not sure. That was some type of ETF. Let's see, IBO coming back down. Let's see, let's draw some support lines here. We got some support right around this area at 155. And then we got some resistance right at 175. So that's where we're at right now in IBIO. And you got some resistance at 190. Look around, see if anything else is going on. IZEA popping up. NGRU popping up. Possibly breaking pre-market high. Not any reason for that. NWK. AFGS. Oh, this ripped hard. What in the hell is going on here? This ripped extremely hard with very little volume. Agro Fresh. No press release or anything. Oh, get out of here. AMPY. IBCD is on this downtrend. So when we get halted, 8:38. So we got 4 minutes for this unhalts. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. That's what we got. South Korea bought AT&T, GE, and AMD stock, and they also scooped up one marijuana stock. What did they get? Did they get Aurora? Yeah, they did. They bought 260,000 shares of Aurora. Switzerland's central bank was also a big buyer of Aurora cannabis in the first quarter. How about that? Am I losing my mind here? What's going on? Oh, okay, I see. So getting a little bounce up here on SRNE. This could be potential entry, maybe. See, maybe my trend line's off. Let's see here. Maybe my trend line's more like something like that. Is TOS acting funny for you? Sometimes TOS does this. See, Aurora's still ripping. And SPY pushing up still. KXLE. So what's the car doing? Car popping up a little bit. And UAVS is popping up a little bit. I actually kind of like UAVS a little bit. Damn, Ace Aurora all the way up to 1671. Boy, Aurora's chart is off. What a terrible crap. Oh, let's see. What is Canada popping up a little bit here? There's not much volume on it. Not much volume at all. Let's see. ADGS. What are you doing? Alright. I think I see what Epic's talking about now. Okay. Thinkorswim is still being laggy. MVAC's popping up too. CLMT. Yeah, my level 2 is messing up again on SRNE. I was thinking about giving it a go, but no, not with my level 2 lagging. Oh, really? You had that much lag in trying to, okay. That's happened before. It usually shakes out after the first 30 minutes if they're having problems, so they'll, we'll see if it shakes out here soon. Look at this, SPY up to 294. How about that? Italy cautiously reopened, so Italy's back open. U.S. Fed's may probably not have to do much more if interest rates, if we become confident we've already hit bottom. So a lot of positivity this morning. Hmm. It might be a little bit tricky of a day here. But yeah, I can't trade yet. I cannot trade until Thinkorswim straightens out, because if it starts acting wonky in the middle of a trade, that's really gonna throw things off. I'm not willing to risk it. There's no reason to try to risk anything when your platform is acting crazy. You want to be trading at the best possible that you can be. You want to be trading at top shape, and with the platform doing this, you're not trading at top shape. So I'm not gonna risk anything on the. Until I see Thinkorswim starting to work better. See, now it's starting to kind of catch up a little bit. There's definitely some issues going on with Thinkorswim this morning. CETX is a little pop up. See why I see BD still trying to break above. So you got gonna have some resistance right here at 150 on this. But it's trying to break back above this downtrend, most likely. Most likely it's not going to be able to. It's starting to build support at 9 now. Let's see something. Let's see if any other cannabis stocks are running. After I had a little pop up. What is it? What is Canopy Growth? CGC. Is that Canopy Growth? Yeah, that's Canopy Growth. It barely is moving. Let's see. Planet 13. Okay, Thinkorswim, figure it out. There we go. This Planet 13 is not moving, so it's mainly Aurora. Hexo popped up from, where is it at, 57 to 72 cents so far. Hexo receives NYSE listing notification. So now Hexo is listed on the NYSE or NYS. What's wrong with me? NYSE. I'd imagine they're gonna want to get this over $1. There you go. Nice, Kofi. Nice job. Yeah, I'm gonna put Hexo on my list because it did just get listed as on the NYSE, and Aurora's running, so it's possible Hexo could keep on running. Possible. See, SRNE coming back down, couldn't hold up 9. So it's testing this trend line again. Unless the trend line is like this. I mean, yeah, it could. Yeah, it's still testing it. Okay, maybe that's where the trend line's at. Yeah, that's probably where it's at. Hexo's trying to break through 75 cents right now. AQST. So this has got room up to 750. Put this on my watch list for a minute because it's trying to break, or it already has broke pre-market high. Yeah, YCBD looks like it's going to keep dropping. So no volume on APOP. Nothing on CanX. CETX still popping up a little bit. ICPD looks like it's going to crash. IBOs maybe. EXO maybe. Thinking I don't know. I kind of like SRNE right now because we built higher lows. Higher low, higher low, higher low. But we're also started building lower highs because we got the high here and then this was the high there, so it's a lower high. So we're actually getting squeezed right now. But the overall direction is pointing up. But I don't know. I don't know yet on the squeeze. We gotta give it some more time here. Because it's not pushing up right at this second. And if this trend line cracks, this is probably going to sell off pretty hard. GERN popping up here. As high as it's been, so I'm going to throw GERN on the watch list here. Keep an eye on it. See if there's a possible play there, maybe. This guy just broke $2. That's why it's ripping hard. Kind of missed that. See, this candle's about to close. See if it closes over 9. Got 20 seconds. Just trying to. 9 is holding up as some resistance right now. You can see right across there. That's what's making me nervous. Is 9 is being a little bit of tough resistance. Let's see if we can break through here. Damn, Jordan's still running. Damn, all the way up to 240. That was a nice run at the break of 2 there. 2 up to 240. Quick run. Let's let that pull back and pop around real quick. Okay, SRNE still struggling. It is getting bought up when it comes down this low, but there's just a lot of pressure on it, trying to hold it down at the moment. CETX just doesn't have any volume. Okay, this looks done, so we can take this off. Is anybody looking at anything that I'm not looking at? This is kind of an interesting morning. A quick move on Aurora out the gate, but other than that, on NAT, is NAT moving? That's an oil play. Why would that be moving? Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's got major resistance at 527. Oh, and here RSNE. Oof, RSNE is coming down, testing this trend line again. The news on Hexo was the 13th. They got listed on the NYSE, but Hexo's probably moving because Aurora's moving. I do like how Hexo's holding up right here, though. RTTR, XSPA. There's no press release on RTTR. I don't know if I want to trade that. XSPA is coming up too, but still, once again, no PR, no really reason for it to move. TTOO. And all three of those look the same. They all have about the same pattern. And those are interesting, but I'll stay away from them for now. I could look. What's the big news? If it was that big of news, unless you're talking about from the other day. Announces adjournment of its special meeting. They got granted a U.S. patent. If it's that big of news, it should be showing up on Thinkorswim. If it's not showing up on Thinkorswim, the odds of it being yeah, SRNE looks like it's going to start cracking here. So question is, where's all the volume on SRNE going to go? Where's all the buyers gonna go? Let me see if I can find any. Let me see. Let me look and see if I can find anything on RTTR. I mean, it is in this big gap area right here, so it's got room up to like 77 cents. IDEX. You like those plays under a dollar, don't you, Alyssa? Or Ali? I don't know why I said Alyssa. Sorry, man. I don't know why I have such a hard time with your name sometimes. Yeah, I don't see anything anywhere about this merger, but I don't know. We'll see. IBO possibly might get going here in a little bit. Big, yeah, definitely big risk, big reward for sure. I'm just trying to wait it out and get a good setup. So far, I've not seen anything that I like as a good setup except for Jern right there when it broke $2, but I didn't see Jern until it was up here. So nothing I can do about that. See, Aurora's right there. But you know, I don't need to. I don't have to force. I don't have to trade today. If things aren't going to show me anything good, then there's no reason to force anything. I kind of still like. GERN here. Could give it a little bit longer to kind of shake out and figure out where it's going. SRNE's trying to come back up here. Alright guys, give me just a few minutes. I'm not gonna be long. I don't have to run anywhere or anything. I just wanna take a little intermission here. So I'll be right back, guys. Give me just a couple of minutes. Alright, guys. So let's see. SRNE dropping way down. IBIO starting to come back up. GERN. NCY. Boy, it is a quiet Monday. Some quick little pops right out the gate, and then now it's just been SPY's having a little pullback. Tested that resistance, but didn't break through. See Jern coming up some more. Right now, the only thing I'm really leaning towards is GERN. Let me look back a little bit. Let me look on the 3-year, see what resistance we have coming up. 250 is going to be pretty tough. And then $3. Whoops. So $2.50 and $3 is going to be the tough areas on this. But I like this little higher lows we're building so far. I got lows here, lows here, lows here. But we got to wait it out for a second. So yeah, RTTR is doing on sideways. Now KNF has started coming back up a little bit. It's going to have some pretty strong resistance in this $1.98 to $2 area. So KNF back up here just for now, just for a few minutes and see. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Is IBIO is going to need a lot of volume to rip. We don't have a press release either. That's the other thing that kind of makes me nervous on it. But I mean, it right now it does still have some potential. So I haven't discounted it out yet. Well, here's the thing. Master Hughes, welcome to the chat. This is the first time I've seen you in here. But everybody knows the last probably month or two, I've been very optimistic on the markets. And that's really because the government and the feds have full control of it. And so, that's why it's going up today and why they're saying that the Dow will go up so much, because Jerome Powell said that they're not even close to backing down. They're not even close to tapping all of their power to stop the economy from crashing. So, if Jerome Powell's claiming he's Superman and he's got more money to throw at everything, then it's just going to keep going up. We're the bet against the market at this point right this second is, you're betting against the government and the feds. So, it is definitely. It's definitely not normal at all. Like One Life saying, we still have high unemployment rates and everything else. So, that's kind of, it's hard to say. Like it would seem like the market should be going down. Like most technical analysis and everything else would say the market's going down, but that's not what the market is doing. It's doing the opposite of that. But, we're still in this channel. Until it breaks over this channel and holds above this channel, it still could go down. But I think if it gets over 300, if the SPY gets over 300, then it's probably not going down. Yeah, exactly. Never bet against the feds. Yeah, if you bet against the feds, you're going against the grain. So. It's not really a good thing that the feds have been doing what they're doing, but I don't know. It's like a double-edged sword. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I'm just optimistic because there's a lot of things to be optimistic for. I do believe something I was looking at last night. Some of you guys know I'm into real estate. Something I was looking at last night is there's a new age of modular and tiny homes coming out. There's a company called Boxable, and their modular homes they're making, they're actually made from steel and concrete, so they're pretty sturdy. I think they could handle up to like 150 mile per hour winds or something like that. But there's several different companies like that, and they're very cheap housing options. But all these companies just kind of got started. There's one company that's 3D printing houses. They're working on 3D printing houses. But what they're doing is they're making house building more efficient, which makes it more cheaper. And we could see a lot of people switching to those types of things in the future. But with Boxable, you are able to stack the units on top of each other or behind each other. There's like so many possible options to build a house with Boxable, and it's more efficient. They're building everything in factory, out of the weather. So most of the stuff should be pretty sturdy, I would imagine. Like I said, it's all new stuff. But my point is, with everything going on and everybody being tight on money, people might be downgrading their houses, and this new wave of modular homes and tiny homes that are cheaper, way cheaper than your traditional housing, could, really save a lot of people. So that's another thing to be optimistic. I'm optimistic because of technology. Technology is coming up so much. It's changing the world as it always does, but we're getting to a point to where it's really going to change the world. Yeah, see, those are starting to pop up, and I'm sure, like public housing. Hold on just a second, guys. I got a call, and I don't know who it is. I'll be right. All right, never mind. But yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of the housing go more towards that. because if like go look up Boxable, like Boxable's prototypes and stuff are actually really nice looking. Like when they get to where they want to be, they're still in their first stages. They've built models and stuff, and they've got the first model selling or trying to sell, but they look pretty good. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. There's some companies. There's a company 3D printing houses as well. That's what I'm saying. The technology has advanced so much that I think we're really going to see a new wave of futuristic house building, because the 3D printing one looks good. The boxables look good, and to me, I I don't personally want to live in one of those right away, but I can see a good investment opportunity for maybe rentals or vacation rentals. If you find like a nice piece of land on a lake or something, and you could put 4 or 5 of those modular homes on there, those boxables, and then VRBO them, or just start your own resort company, because the actual put them all up is not that expensive. It's pretty cheap. So I think that could be a pretty good idea. Because then if you did that, you could spend more money on pools or jacuzzis or something like that. You could spend more money on amenities than the actual houses themselves, and actually make like a nice little uh, boxable resort or something like that. So that's what I'm looking into. I like the possible investment opportunity, but I don't know. There's just a lot of things. It's not only the housing that's changing. It's just a lot. 5G's rolling out, and it's going to change the way that data's moved. There's a lot more data moving a lot faster than it's ever moved. So there's going to be a lot of technological advancements within the next 10 years. I think it's going to change the way we look at everything. Aurora making a new high so far, all the way up to 1742. I'm sorry. And SRNE trying to bounce. Just move that trend line because that's gone. Trying to bounce off of $8. See, there was some resistance there, but it looks like it might try to. That's quite a bounce so far, though. From $8 all the way up to $8.80. But still, it's too early yet to really look for something on that, I think. IBIO still building up a little bit. GREN sold off, couldn't break the high a day. So maybe nothing there. You guys still climbing as well. GRIL. H low. Let's see what H low is about. Not sure. Seva with a huge gap. Yeah, I mean, Seva is coming back up. It did have, had that huge gap down from the failed trials and then had a nice dead cat bounce on Friday. Got all the way back up to 283. I mean, right now, that would have been a decent entry right there, the bounce off of $2. But how much higher it's going to go today, I don't know. 282. Let's see, in the pre-market high today is like 255. I mean, I don't know if it's going to climb that much today. Maybe. I don't know, maybe. We'll keep it on watch. Because, I mean, the dead cat bounce it's bad news. The reason it came down is bad news, so. I mean, I don't know how much it really could rebound. But we can keep it on watch for now. Aurora just still ripping and running. I'm glad to see it. I like Aurora. I like that company. And a lot of people thought I was crazy when I kept saying, don't count Aurora out. Don't count them out. When it was down to like 60 cents, I was saying, don't count them out yet. Just let them have a chance to work out all their problems that they had. But if other countries are buying Aurora and the whatever it was, the Swedish bank or something is buying Aurora, then they must like it. Aurora must have got things turned around. But they're set up. They're set up nicely globally, so they just had a lot of issues with their CEO and other members in the company, and it seems like they're trying to get back straightened out. So that's good, because I really didn't want to see Aurora go out of business. I've been following that company for 5 or 6 years now. When the first companies I checked out when I got into trading. Let's see, Seva is still ripping up. This is quite a pretty good bounce so far. It's got some resistance right here in this 235 area though. So I'll probably have to consolidate right there for a few minutes if it's going to keep going. CETX, you're ugly, not doing anything. Neither is KNF. I'm going to take both these off the watch list. I don't like either of them anymore. They're just not getting any volume. Look at this watch list. This is crazy. My whole watch list this morning is mid caps. IZA pot. Let's see. IZA just came out with a press release. IZA's brand graph for COVID-19 competitive intelligence streaming event today at 2 p.m. Huh. Sentiment analysis. This is actually pretty interesting. Huh. Whoops. That's pretty interesting. I'm going to put IZA on the watch list. It's not the best press release. but it's not bad. The thing is, they're doing a live event at 2 today, streaming, to talk about this new platform that they've got for social media influencers for marketing. So that's pretty neat. And you see that as soon as that press release came out, it was over 2 million in volume on that one candle there. Like I said, upper shadow. What was it? 235 was that resistance. It got hung up there. Hexo's starting to come up some more. Possibly moving up with Aurora's momentum. How's GERN looking? I don't know. GERN might have a chance still. I do like how it's... The selling's kind of died off here on GERN. We don't have a lot of volume at the moment. Buying volume at the second. So we... NGRU looking like it might want to try to start moving here if it breaks fourth TTO. I don't know about rockets. I mean, it's moving up, but it's only moved up 5 cents, so it's definitely moving. Just a little bit though, not a whole lot. I think it possibly could have been a good scalp. There's a lot of resistance at 72 cents and then 75 cents. So I don't think it's going to go much higher than that today. And then the 100 days at 80 cents. So there's a lot of resistance above it, but you know, that's a possible quick little scalp for sure. I'll let you keep an eye on it, see if it keeps coming back up or not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a good little scalp. I'm just looking for a nice, predictable, safe setup. That's all I'm looking for. Nothing crazy today. But I just have not seen a good setup on anything yet. If IZEA breaks 75... Yeah, if IZEA breaks 75 cents, this could start moving pretty good. DSS. There's not a lot of volume on DSS. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt Aurora is going to possibly try for 20 today. There's a lot of volume on Aurora. Yeah, trying to push through 18 here. little bit of resistance ahead on IZA, but not a ton. Yeah, there goes Aurora breaking 18 now. Very nice, Aurora. Very nice. SRNE is trying to slowly come back up. IBIO still slowly climbing. I don't know. ACB is a money eater. It looks like a money maker, not a money eater. I mean, it's doubled its price in 2 days. I don't know, Daniel B, if I'd call that a money eater, buddy. I'd say that's a money maker. That's Hexo I'm looking at. IZA. See, Hexo trying to get back up to the 75-cent area. It looks like it's going to try for 19 here. Yeah, right. Oh, let's see. Some selling at 19, but not that much. Probably going to have to consolidate before it breaks 19. A lot of run on Aurora so far. GERN is losing a lot of its volume. Let's see, Hexo trying to come up here. Oh, Aurora did break over 19, all the way up to 19.20 so far. So, yeah, it's probably going to try for 20. Just rolling through resistance. Seeing Hexo trying to come up to the high of day. It is right there at it. And it's getting hung up. Yeah, he's not doing anything with that press release. GERN may be possibly done. IBIO is starting to push up a little bit. And the SPY climbing some more. We're at 294 right now. Aurora with a bit of a pullback. Hung up at 950. SRNE is still slowly climbing up. But $9 is going to be resistance now. Looks like it's slowly trying to push back up to $9. Yeah, GERN looks done. IBIO still a possibility. SEVA maybe. This is getting bought up in this 225 area. You can see these lower long wicks here. But let's see, SRNE. Let's see if this gets over 9. SEVA's got some resistance right in this 230 area. It's 230, 235 area. You see it, SRNE came up to 9 and got pushed back down. Starting to get a little bit of volume back in SRNE. Still some selling pressure though. Right at the second. Save it coming up at 230 right now. Let's see, GRN. Bouncing off of 210. So we got everything kind of coming back alive here for a second. Aurora looks like it's going to try to go for 20 again here shortly. Ooh, that's a rough sell off right there on SRNE. This might crack down pretty hard here. If 850 doesn't hold. You know, Aurora breaking through at 1950 area. Oh, and the buyers pushed this back up though. Let's see. Gotta wait for this candle to close because this candle's all over the place. 893, 851, so 40-cent candle so far on the 5-minute. Hexo coming up here, getting over 75 cents. I don't know, guys. I may call it a day soon. Because there's not a lot other than the few plays that we're looking at that have any potential, but none of them have like mind-blowing potential to me. But we'll give the stream a little bit longer and see. Because I am interested in SRNE if it gets back over 9. That candle actually closed pretty strong. The buyers may be taking over now. But it's got to break through 9. Because 9 was the high back here. So you got that $9 resistance all the way across. And it's going to be strong resistance. Even though it was above $9 most of pre-market. It's still going to be pretty strong. God, I drew that way up there. Good enough, whatever. You're up 40 cents on GE? Is that what you said? Or are you just saying GE's up? And GE's went on a nice climb so far. Nice little guy. That's South Korea. We could probably look at We could probably look at AMD too. AMD probably got a bump up from South Korea buying them. Yeah, I had a gap up. I like me some AMD. And AT&T is the other one. What's AT&T's ticker symbol? There it is. No, that's not it. AT&T senior notes. I don't even know what their ticker symbol is. No, Hexo just broke over the high of day. Hexo's starting to move. Let's see if I can hold over that 76 cent area and build some new support right across here. Do have some resistance at 80 cents. Yeah, Aurora is getting held up right below 20. You can see all these upper shadows on Aurora. So Aurora probably have a nice pullback now, I would imagine. Maybe back down to the 1750 area. I don't know though. It's still building higher lows on the 1 minute. I don't know. We'll see what Aurora does. If it calms down or not. Yeah, SRNE is still being sketchy. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, Daniel. Exactly what I was thinking is that they're gonna try to get this stock over $1. SRNE is getting a lot of buyers coming in at 880 to hold this up. And it's starting to push up here. Trying to push back up to 9. You're in Hexo at 71 cents. Nice. Nice job, One Life. Oh, the Mate 80s all got taken out. Still, SRNE is very sketchy right now. It's really getting hung up at 9. Nice push up on Hexo so far, though. It's a good 10 cents you've already got out of there, One Life, so that's pretty good. Buyers coming in at 80 cents, though, trying to hold this up. If 80 cents ends up holding up as some support, it might keep going. Yeah, there you go. It's trying to push over 82. It's getting hung up a little bit at 82. I think it's a mixture of both. I think it's a sympathy play with Aurora, and I also think, like Daniel B was saying, they've got to get back over $1 to stay listed because they were just listed on the NYSE or NYSE. Well, I'm having such a hard time with that today. So I think it has both going for it. I think it's a kind of a combination of both, and that's why it's moving up pretty nicely. And there it goes through 82 all the way up to 83 so far. So it looks like there's a little resistance in this 85 cent area. And then after that, probably... And that's the one I was trying to think of earlier. This is the guy I was looking for earlier. Kron. I couldn't remember the name of it. But yeah, it's got a decent little move. 20 cents so far from breaking the pre-market high. Actually, 30 cents from breaking pre-market high. I don't know. We may be going into a pot boom soon. If volume starts coming back into all these oversold cannabis stocks, Hexo was $7 last June, so a year ago. And that's pretty much how all these cannabis stocks are going to be. So if we start seeing every day that they're starting to continually move up, might really have to keep an eye on them. Because cannabis stocks can get crazy. It's been a long time since they got crazy. It's been a couple of years, I think. Let's see. Or... beginning of 2019, I think, is when it ended. Boy, Aurora's chart's really wonky. I mean, this could all just be from Aurora moving. So we don't know for sure if we're going to be in a bull cannabis market soon, but it is a possibility. Hexo still running all the way up to 85 cents so far. We're right at 85 cents. There it goes. Now it's trying for 85. It might break through 85. And it, oh, yeah, it looks like it's going to. Oh, wow. Nice rip. So great job, One Life, killing this. Killing it. On this little cheap pot stock here. You're crazy, Daniel B. You're absolutely crazy. Cannabis plays are tricky now because, there's been a lot of roadblocks and hurdles for the cannabis companies. But saying that all cannabis stocks are garbage is kind of crazy because it's a whole brand new sector. There's only unlimited potential for the whole sector. So I think you're being a little bit dramatic about the cannabis stocks, Daniel B. There's a lot of sketchiness to it for sure. I agree with that, but the overall potential of a brand new sector like this is going to be, well, not really brand new now at this point, but still pretty new. It's a lot of kinks they still got to work out and figure out. Ooh, that's a quick sell-off. So I don't know if One Life got out of there. One Life, did you get out before that quick sell-off, or are you still holding? It's getting a little sketchy there. Let's see, IZA, we can take you off. And save it looks like it's going to roll over and die. Probably. IBIO still slowly climbing. So most of it nice. It was a good quick little scalp there for, I was looking for the break of the 76 cents high a day, but definitely nice quick move on there for a good possible scalp. IMPX popping up for no reason. Oh, BLIN just started popping up. Why are you doing that for? It's kind of broke above this downtrend. That's probably why. There's going to be some resistance at 184. Let's put BLIN up here for a second. Let's see, Hexo. Where did you go? Hexo. Still having a bit of a pullback after that nice little quick run. Look at the ugliness on SRNE. Look at this. On these last 4 candles, we're like starting to get a little squeeze here. Little squeeze on SRNE right before $9. But looks like it may roll over here. Tell him, One Life. Tell him. Let him know what's up. IBIO is trying to break over 175, getting real close to it. Not a lot of volume on IBIO at the moment, though, but if it can break over 175, it might start getting some attention. Here it goes. Now it's testing 175 right now. A lot of sellers there, but they expected that. And those sellers are starting to get taken out, so this is about to break over 175. Let's see if it can break and hold that 175 area. hey, hey now, let's calm down. It's not legal in Wisconsin, so we can't be doing that at my house. we gotta go either to Chicago or Michigan where you guys live. You guys are the ones where it's legal at. It's still a crime here to smoke the grass, or have the grass or whatever. Don't know why it's still a crime, so considering Wisconsin's literally surrounded by legal marijuana. Chicago, Michigan, Minnesota, and Canada are just this little dry, sad island in the middle. There may be a opportunity on IBIO here, but it's still got to climb up, 10 more cents and break this 189, 190 area. So I don't know if I want to mess with it or not. BLIN hasn't sold off yet, which is kind of shocking. So what we got going here? We kind of got a flag on Jern. We got a little penalty type thing going on. Let me read. There we go. I don't know. Me personally today, even, Hexo is above this. Just above that 75 cent area. But I just don't know how much more it's going to run. Like, maybe it runs back up to $1 today over the next couple hours or something. Maybe in the next hour, possibly. SRNE is rolling over now. IBIO is breaking this, but like I said, there's only like 10 cents room in there. Like, nothing is still like blowing me out of the water where I'm like, I want to trade this. Jordan's got this tight squeeze. Wow. Wow. DKNG. Wow, Daniel B. I see how you feel about me. Thanks, bud. God. What'd I do to you? Holy crap, man. I'm trying to. What's going on with DKNG? Oh, DraftKings? If y'all looking at DraftKings, what's Gamble doing? Because Gamble's one of those similar plays. It's one of them. FT, nothing there. It just popped up on my scanner, or up on this side, just want to see. Whoa. There we go. Saving me. Try to come back up and break 230. Hasn't died off yet. Jordan's getting squeezed really tight right now. Golly. I'm a charlatan now. This is crazy talk. Yeah, Dave and Buster's actually making a nice little rebound. 60 cents so far. The old D&B. Gamble still doesn't have any volume though. DKNG is what it was. DraftKings. The DraftKings just IPO recently? I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, I guess it did. DraftKings IPO'd this year on an uptrend. I'd like to see DraftKings numbers. I bet they've got some killer numbers. Because most people are going to lose their money playing that stuff. Let me put what was it, D and G? I'm going to check DraftKings out later. Just to see what their numbers look like, because I'm curious. CXO's holding up. It's holding up 80 cents so far. Hmm. SRNE still hasn't given up yet. Thought this was going to roll over, but it still holding above 8. Exo's starting to move back up. Let's see. GER. Journ is starting to pop out of this little triangle here. Let's see if it can break out of it. Look at the SPY. Jesus, the SPY's all the way up to 295 so far today. God. That's pretty crazy. From 289 last night all the way to 295 so far today. SPY is moving. GERN still needs a few minutes. To make sure that it's going to break and hold. IBIO is still struggling in that 170, 175, 176 area. And GERN starting to move a little bit. Oh, it's starting to move a little bit. Starting to pop up out of this. I just don't know how much it's going to go, though, because that's the thing. If it gets hung up at 240, it's maybe like 15 cents. It's not really worth it. Because it could drop back down to 210, maybe even 2. So the risk is a little... Let's see, this candle's fixing to close. So let's see where this candle closes at. Where the next one opens at. Got 15 seconds here on this candle. Have I been saying fixing a lot? Sorry. I'm fixing to end the stream here soon. I mean, I get tired of sitting here. I don't see any opportunities really that are like mind blowing opportunities at all. It's kind of just like, just like, Save is still trying to. Oh man, I just ruined that. I just ruined it. There we go. Seva is still trying to hold up and break above 230. GERN just doesn't have a lot of volume. And it got a 6-cent move out of the pop of this triangle so far. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Let me do a scan here. Let's see what other possible blue, other mid caps might be running. Just take the share size off. SARNE. SARNE's got 150 million in volume so far today. Norwegian Cruise Lines, that's moving up. Siri. Save one of those airlines. Cross country healthcare. SRNE is still at the top of this list of volume. See if does SRNE have all the most volume out of all the price ranges. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, SRNE's had more volume than anything. Still holding up, really. G has one. Oh, no, why didn't it show up? Yeah, G was 130, so. Yeah, you can see Jordan, that little triangle, it's not even holding up. I guess you could put it on a trend line right now. BLIN, nothing. IBIO's moved up to 183, so it still might try to break that 189. Hexel's come back down. Yeah. IBO is. But then what we break the pre-market high at 189 and run up to what, $2? Sure, $2 is going to be some resistance, and then we got room to about 215, 235. There's a lot of resistance ahead on IBIO though, even if it does break pre-market high. Oh, I see what's up. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's see if IBO can get through 189. See if it gets to its pre-market high here in the next couple of minutes, and then I'm probably going to call it a day, guys. We've been doing this stream for 2 hours. I'm getting hungry. So a little bit of resistance at 185 on IBIO. There's some sellers there. They're slowly getting taken out, but it is having a little bit of issue there. GRN cracking this trend line, so a little bottom triangle. I'm gonna imagine it's probably done. Let's see if it's going to push through 189 here. Big buyer came in at 188, so this is probably going to push through 189. Yeah, there it goes. So coming up to 190 now, new high day. Yeah, it is getting fired up, but my concern is we got 2 coming up, and I just think it's going to have to consolidate before it breaks 2. I can't see it going straight through 2 right now and running even more. So that's my only thing with IBO is I just feel like we're going to run right into $2. But I could be wrong. Who knows? I mean, we've kind of just went straight up to that 185 resistance. Now through the 189 high a day. Got a little bit of resistance starting to come in at 195. It's trying to push through 195, but it keeps getting... Here it goes. Looks like it's about to now. Yeah, there it goes. Now I think we're going to have to consolidate under 2 here for a little bit. Needs to hold above 190 and just kind of bounce between 190 and 2. See, SRE pulling back a little bit to 830 area. Whoops. Got a downtrend going. Yeah, see, it got close to 2 and then selling off, so that's what I was concerned about. It's going to have to consolidate a little bit, but 190's got to hold up. If 190 doesn't hold up, it's going to probably drop back down to that 175 area. It'll take even longer for it to try to break 2. But there's some buyers coming in at 190, so it may hold up. Well, if there's any questions, suggestions, or ideas, go ahead and get them in. We'll give the stream about 15 more minutes here. And then I'm going to call it a day for now. I'm going to take a little break. But I just haven't seen anything that jumps out to me today so far. Yeah, IBIO is having a hard time even staying above 190 right now. How those SRNE gotten? Really starting to sell off. Let me change my damn drawing tool. Yeah, the pre-market's at 189. It's trying to hold that pre-market support. But I'm just looking at this 1 minute. I'm just looking at this 1 minute, and we got a small red candle into that support. But then I had a hard time pushing back up any, and got an upper shadow right there. And right now it's acting indecisive again on this support level. See, SRNE all the way back down to $8. Is it going to crack and sell off here? Or is $8 going to hold up again? Yeah, now it's starting to crack that pre-market support. Or at least testing it. It's still got 30 seconds, but there it goes. Now it's starting to come back down. SRNE got bought up right as soon as it hit $8. Now, if $8 holds up as support on SRNE, if it doesn't crack, then we could see it maybe climb back up later. It's kind of in this channel between $8 and $9 at the moment. But 8 has to hold up. If 8 doesn't hold up, it's probably gonna have a big sell-off. I don't think IBIO is going to get it. If this candle closes, that's probably going to drop down back to 175. If it closes the way it is, it's looking pretty weak. But we'll see. Still got a few minutes to figure out. SRNE, I don't know. See, Seva coming back up to this 230 mark now. It's real close to it. It's at what? 228, 229. Not much selling. It's had 5 green candles in a row so far. So there's not a ton of selling on Seva. Ooh. See if SRNE is going to eat it or not. Yeah, see, IBI is going to need a little bit longer to try to get back above that 189. And then it's still got to run in the 2. I just don't like it. I mean, it is still possible that it could get over 2 and maybe make a decent move or something, but it's just moving very slow. In what, 2 hours and 15 minutes, it's moved 40 cents. So I mean, that's a decent move, but it's just moving very, very slow. You're in at 182. Well, you know, possibly it could work out. I mean, you do have that 175 support, so you know, even if it only runs to $2, you're still risking what, 7 cents to make 18 cents. So that's one to two, 1 to 2.5, something like that. It's trying to hold up at 181 support area there. Good buyer, good amount of buyers in IBIO right now. Got 75,000 share buyer at 186. Trying to push it up. Look at this, 6 little green candles in a row so far. Let's save a. See, is IBI going to get back there? It's going to get back to that 189. There you go. Now it's going to test that 189 at. Yeah, there it goes. Still a big buyer in there at 188. So let's see. Let's see if it's just trying to push through, but it's getting hung up at 190 still. There it goes. Now it went through. On the open of the next candle here. Oh, Seva actually broke over at 230 area and hit 235 and came back down. Let's see, where's it got room up to? 250. IBIO getting a little wild here. Oof. That was a big drop. I guess it wasn't that big of a drop. It just looks like it on the minute, but it's a little quick, little pullback. Yeah. I mean, it is quiet. It is a quiet chat, Daniel B. You're right, but it's really kind of been a quiet day. We haven't had really anything go on a big run other than Aurora right there in the beginning, but that's kind of died off. Now at this point, let's see, Seva's starting to trying to break 235. It looks like it might get it here. SRNE cracked $8. IBIO is still trying, but it is definitely a little sketchy. Oh, and Seva did break this 235 area. Oh, whoops. There we go. So we got some resistance at 240. On Seva. How's IBIO looking? IBIO is still looking alright for now. Seva trying to take a lot of selling at 240 on Seva. Let's see if Seva can break through this. Yeah, it's about to break 240 right now. Nope. It got held up. A lot of the selling got taken out, but it still got held up. Texo trying to come back to 75. If IBIO can keep holding up this area. SRNE still trying to hold up 8. Dropped below for a few minutes, but now it's trying to get back above. But 8's probably going to start becoming resistance. I don't know yet. I don't know what's for my lunch today. I got some different things. But I haven't decided what I want to eat yet. So I'm going to give a stream like 3 more minutes. Trying to see if IBIO is going to try to break out or not before I turn the stream off, since we went this far. We've took it this far waiting on this guy to move. Ooh, looks like it's going to crack here a little bit. Yeah, it's starting to have a little bit of a sell-off. It could just be some consolidation. Still, the bottom of these 5-minute candles are all at, what is it, 182? So as long as 182 holds up, it has a chance. If it starts cracking below that, though, I think it's probably done. But still, at this moment, it kind of sideways consolidation. Oh, there went the crack. Yeah. All right. Well, that does it for me. I'm going to call it a day. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. We'll be back here tomorrow. Maybe I'll make a trade tomorrow. Maybe I won't. Depends on how the day is looking. But today's just been pretty docile of a day. So, yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day. Till next time.